Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 10th episode of Koisuru Asteroid. I may have forgotten the name of the show for a second, but regardless, last episode I'd say quite a bit happened. You know, one of the biggest things, of course, is Ao and Mira now living together. And they wasted no time at all having their first lover spat, but we got past it pretty quick, I would say. You know, they hugged, they gazed at the stars together, drinking through matching cups. So I'd say it's safe to say they got past that. And they're also trying to recruit new members for the club because we obviously have a couple graduating and leaving and whatnot. So we gotta bring in new blood. And their sales pitch is something like, "Hey, want to look at the stars and crack rocks with us?" Which, yeah, I don't know who that wouldn't work on. But we did see two people in particular that seemed to kind of express a little bit of interest, like not blatantly or anything, but they were like, "Oh, a thing's happening over there. Maybe we could investigate." That's kind of the look they had, in my opinion. But anyway, one of them I think was Sakura's little sister, so that could be a lot of fun if that is who that was. Regardless, that was oh yeah. We also had Suzu love confession, but we didn't quite see the conclusion of that. Maybe we'll bring that up in the episode. Probably not. I don't really imagine that going too well for various reasons. The love confession, that is, but you never know. But yeah, let's just get into it and see what we do get this time. So 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, you know, okay. No fun allowed, huh? Yeah, schools are usually pretty strict about how to go about the whole recruiting thing. They're not exactly being subtle about it, you know. All right. Even more? Let's not get too crazy. Yo, Suzu, we haven't seen you. Who are you? But the hair, I'm guessing she got rejected. Susan version 2. I kind of liked version 1. I don't want to upgrade. Who do you think you are, YouTube? Making me upgrade when I don't want to. Okay. See, messed up your hair. Everyone's just watching this. We need more members. I know, right? It's so good. You can't hide behind the sign. Oh, Mira. Just get a lot of use out of that thing. Oh yes, these are the ones. Come on in, we'll get you some tea. Well then. For a second, it kind of like everyone just disappeared from the room. But nah, it's just the opening. So yeah, our two new member prospects just kind of walked through the door, so let's just sign them on up. But yeah, clearly the Suzu love confession thing did not go super well. I mean, as soon as you saw her hair, you could kind of figure. There's only a couple reasons why anime girls will suddenly cut their hair. Rain with occasional fortune telling. It did. It worked magic. I can remember that. Chikage is a bit harder, but I'll try. Yeah, familiar family name. She looks a lot like her, honestly. And she's taller than Ino. Short senpai. I already kind of like her. Doesn't everyone? She's been stalking, so. So naturally, she would want to join as well. It makes sense. That's a line. Huh. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I'm really starting to like this girl. It's a little bit confusing. We'll explain. Did you? Oh, well then, we'll try harder next time. Oh! Yeah, they look way too similar now. It bothers me. Well, you kind of missed some of it. I see. She's nothing if not honest. That's what I've gotten so far from her personality. Right? Where's the but? More aware of issues. What do you mean exactly? Oh, well. Okay, I guess everyone has their thing. Fair enough. We just call her you, because that was easy to remember. I'm sure we'll work things out where everyone in the club is happy, so don't worry about it. And yes, full-on part of the family at the dinner table. Oh, we both did? Okay. Kind of figured it was something like that. Short essay, those are the worst. Almost as bad as long essays. Yeah, I think you can write one just fine. Ooh, a barbecue. That could be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm all for that. I don't see why anyone would say otherwise. Oh, cool. Way ahead of us. The stupid emoticon things at the bottom. So now we gotta buy stuff for it. Don't be silly. Star marshmallows. Perfect. Man, yeah, you can really tell the enthusiasm. Oh god. I feel so bad for her. That was an amazing transition, though. Well, rain barbecue, anyone? It's looking a little bit wet, though. It's gonna take some getting used to. I mean, no, I'll refrain. Smart. Yeah, I'm sure that will help at this point. I think you have to do it more in advance than that, but I don't know. I don't know the exact rules of Teru Bozu. Maybe you could just make a lot all of a sudden and will work out. Nice, with your faces on them. That will increase the effectiveness. And here's our barbecue. Yeah, but we need a protection from the rain. Chica, 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 chica. Oh my god, does that look good? That is not my Suzu. Whew, but it's still raining. The Teru Bozu were not strong enough. Well, if anyone could do it, it would be her. Cool. You're just gonna get a wet shoe though, Mira. Just yeah, that was not a smart thing to do, Mira. It was funny though, so it's all good. Even natural disasters. Okay. That does really suck. Makes sense. I can get behind that. Those friggin' faces, though. Some of them are great. I would love one if you have an extra. But man, that voice, it's actually really soothing. Yeah, I really do like this girl. Yeah, as far as practical benefits go for everyday life, that would be much more useful. But these might be fighting words. Rocks matter too. Oh, you know, you tried your best. Yeah, there you go. It's close enough. Yeah, that's really rough. Mud sucks. Oh, yay, it worked! Finally! Just level the smiling ones right next to the non-smiling one. Yes, that! I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess. We were just happy with it being a rainbow, but okay. Clearly. It's a natural thing to do. Great poses. That is amazing. Yeah, you're allowed to enjoy it, you know. I kind of want to look up her voice actress. Nana, I can remember that. Nana. Aw. Wow, that was cute. That was unexpectedly cute. I mean, I could ship those two. I could see myself doing that. Now it's a nice day. We can really enjoy ourselves. Probably. Let's enjoy this tree. I guess they were just burnt. And there's our picture with it. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So Nana and Chica are their two respective nicknames, right? Because I can remember those. You mean your butt, right? Get it? Because she was sticking it, but never mind. But more importantly, we gotta do some astronomy stuff. Seven. Oof. Math. Okay, sounds about right. I was close. There we go. Isn't technology amazing? Unexpected of Nana. Oh god, so cute. Yeah, what about that? Is that going well? I really do quite like the title logo on that thing. Polishing, yeah. See what you did there. Delinquents. They now live together, yes. It's quite a bold step, but one we're certainly willing to take. Alright, yeah. Geomancy. I agree with that. You were definitely on the same page. You have passed the written screening. Good job. I'm so proud of you. This calls for celebration. Let's do a barbecue. What are you? Oh. Buy these things. Right. She's just so much shorter than her. She could rest her chin on her head. That was kind of a Afraid of that. It happens sometimes. I guess it was. She's trying. Because she didn't pass, like... Yay, they're still alive. That's good. What's up? Yes, everything will be fine as long as they're here. In one way or the other. Got a lot of technology. Oh, Nanachin. We'll just call back real quick. I've kind of already missed those two. All right. I know, right? By myself. Yeah, it's really upsetting. Yeah. Indefinitely. Although I'm sure she's pretty sad as well. And now we're flying off. There she goes. Yes, yeah, you have to look back at least once. It's gonna be like an eternity. That's what I would expect. Ishigaki, airports. Huh? Wait. Who is that? Is that really Ao? She really did just follow us. I thought that's who that voice was, but okay. I guess she's decided a few days is just too much to be without Mira. Okay. I can get behind that. Maybe we'll find out next time. Okay, that's, I mean, whatever the reason is, she's here. It's great. I didn't want to see them separated, so. Because, yeah, not much point living together when one of you just runs off somewhere else. Yeah, it doesn't look like the younger sister's on the MyAnimeLIst. So I can't really look at her voice actress. Unfortunate. But yeah, I think I do see Chica and Nana there. Shining Star Challenge. Yeah. So, that was the 10th episode of Koisuru Asteroid. And this episode, one of the first things was just kind of building the club back up. Because we got a couple members kind of leaving, you know, kind of graduating, kind of moving on with their lives. So we just go out there with a big old sign being like, hey, join our club. It's awesome. You'll have a lot of fun. We crack rocks, look at the sky. Occasionally we have a barbecue. It's great. But then, you know, shows up saying, no, you can't just do that. We need to have, like, permission and written pass. Just, like, you know, we got to get permission, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And they didn't do that, so. Not that it mattered, because we did it long enough for it to work, so it's all good. And then Suzu walks in with her cut hair. It's just so wrong. I hate it. I hate it so much. She looks so much older for one thing, and she just looks like a completely different person. Like she looks like her own mother. I don't know, I don't like it. You can call it Suzu version 2 if you want, but I call it Suzu version -1. But, guess it's a matter of opinion. I feel like everyone in the class is just kind of staring at them as they do their weirdness. And yeah, she got a lot of use out of that sign, like shaking it throughout the air, trying to hide behind it. Just, yeah, pretty much used as a prop throughout the scene. You know. But yeah, the two that I was talking about, Chika and Nana, just kind of showed up into the room. You know, usually recruiting is not that easy in anime, but there you go. They just walked on by their own volition, ready to join. Yeah, Sakurai Chikage, which we abbreviate to Chika for her nickname. She does look a lot like her sister. Which is pretty much the case with all the girls that have sisters in this show. Usually it's just the hair length that differentiates them. Which, you know, that's why it's harder to differentiate the Suzu and her sister now. But yeah, Chika knows a lot about us, seriously. You know, even calling Ino cute, which was a nice touch. Yeah, I quite like Chika, just especially when she at like 4 minutes and 25 seconds when she did that hand on the mouth thing that she did. Just very cute stuff. Just a lot of her mannerisms and everything. Just yeah, she made a very good first impression on me. Much better than Nana did. Not that I dislike Nana, but you know, she comes in saying like, yeah, meteorology, your thing you did kind of sucked, and you know, I do this meteorology thing, but it's not fun because these horrible things can happen with weather and natural disasters, so I'm learning about it to prevent it, but not like I enjoy it or anything. You know, there's just a little bit less positivity and stuff in regards to her character because of all that kind of baggage, so as far as immediate responses go, I latched on to Chika much more quickly than Nana. I mean, there's multiple reasons for that, just because Chika is just very cute and likable, but just saying Nana just was kind of the opposite in a lot of ways. Although those two seem to be kind of getting pretty close. Throughout the episode, we had a little bit of like shoulder touching, a little bit of looks, gazing, you know. Like, I could definitely see things developing on that front. But yeah, apparently, yeah, Chika's sister had something to do with her liking rocks, which it makes way too much sense. Yeah, a bit lacking is how she phrased it. And then Suzu walked in at a very awkward point. So, then we had her walk home. And then we had Ao and Mira at the dinner table together, which was obviously quite nice. Kind of like the one that just kind of walks away to give them some alone time. And then we started talking about the whole Shiny Star Challenge thing, which next episode has that as its title, so obviously that's what we're going to focus on. But only 7 people get to participate, which is not very much, so yeah, just Mira getting chosen is a pretty big deal. But unfortunately, Ao did not. So that's unfortunate. Apparently it didn't stop Aho from going along, so we'll find out what she has to say about that next time. And then we had this little text here. Right after they, you know, did the little teacher thing. And this was at 8 minutes and 9 seconds. It was like, this weekend we're having a barbecue to welcome our new members. And you have this stupid little bunny rabbit down here that holds up a sign that says Yoroku, which I can only assume is supposed to be some kind of weird slangy version of Yoroshiku. You know, if any Japanese viewers want to correct me on that, feel free to, but that's the only way I could possibly take that, Yoroku. It just sounds like a really childish way to say it. But that's just my opinion as a foreigner, so. And then we did one for Nana as well, which also had a little emoticon thing. Except it was a cat rather than a rabbit this time, and it held no sign, so. And they mentioned collecting rocks by the riverside and stuff, but obviously that couldn't happen because of the weather. Yeah, she makes a comment here about them being so carefree, which again makes sense once we learn more about her character and how serious she takes her goal, you know? Very different than the sort of fun lightheartedness with which Mira and stuff approaches their goals. Let's see. I want to toast marshmallows. Okay, I didn't quite see that the first time because it's freaking microscopic and white and stuff, but yeah, apparently that's what that says there. Next page, we got the marshmallows. I did miss that before. But yeah, after that, it was time for shopping for marshmallows, as you would expect. But this was excellent comedic timing right here, because we had Mira being so excited, they were shopping, they were getting the stuff. She's like, it's been so long since we had a barbecue, I can't wait. And I was thinking just how excited she was as I was watching this scene, and just immediately cuts away from that to the rain. That was just excellently done. Just the next time we see Mira, she just looks so sad looking out the window. That was so good. I felt bad for her, but it was just so good. So at that point, it was not a matter of canceling the barbecue, though. We just changed location. We can't pick up rocks, though, but at least we can have it. That's the important thing. Sensei just laying down there, wanting the meat to be given to her. They made Teru Teru Bozu, which may or may not have worked, you know? Like, it did stop eventually, but it probably would have done so regardless, but... And that's part when she reveals the nicknames. She's like, I'm sorry, Nanachin, Chika-chan. Whenever I hear Chika, I think of Kaguya-sama because of Chika, the Chika dance that I will never forget for my entire life. There's like, what? Wait, what? Is that Chika Nana? Wait, is that us? This is the first time I've heard of these nicknames. Is that us? Is that supposed to be us? So that was kind of funny. That's what she does, you know. She gives out those nicknames. Just a really fun barbecue. Not much more to say about it, really, aside from the bit where Nana mentioned something about the weather, and then Mira just, I can detect the weather too, and just kicks off her shoe or whatever. Just no, that was a terrible idea, Mira, for several reasons. Just stop it. It really was funny though. But yeah, it's also around the time where we got Nana's explanation, her backstory, her motivation behind her goal. And it all makes sense, you know. I haven't really dealt with any kind of flooding stuff. The closest I've ever really gotten to was my brother's apartment. Had a little bit of minor flooding where the carpet was completely soaked and his Xbox was half broken, you know, got heating issues and stuff after that. But, you know, nothing like ruining precious family photos and stuff, like nothing like that for sure. Nothing like a big deal. Nothing natural disaster-like, just very, very minor. That's the closest thing I've ever gotten to that. So, yeah, it must be pretty horrible. I mean, any natural disaster sucks. It's kind of hard to put them on a tier list, but that one probably sucks a decent amount. I do like the little argument they had about which one's the most important. You know, meteorology is a field that's really close to home for you. Then it was after that where we're like, it's more helpful than geology or astronomy. Which those kind of sound like fighting words, although I can mostly agree. As far as day-to-day convenience goes. But yeah, just Mira wasted no time jumping in on this. Astronomy helps people too, you know. My stuff matters as well. You know, launching artificial satellites to improve our lives. Watching small astronomical bodies and debris to see if they'll hit Earth. I'm not going to say those things are not important. I'm just saying day-to-day, you know, geology, astrology, whatever it is. There's too many ologies in this show. The weather one is important on a day-to-day thing, mostly. It was hilarious that, you know, wanted to chime in, but had nothing to say. That was really funny and adorable. Just mostly because the head shaking left and right. That's what really sold the scene as adorable for me. But then luckily, you know, the other geology girl chimed in and was like, I got some ideas, you know, predicting earthquakes and excavating oil and stuff like that. You know, we got stuff too. And she also mentioned the stone stuff, you know. Although the last one, like this, it's not exactly geology, but yeah, it's close enough. I did like the look on both of their faces as they were saying that. Very much on the same page there. But yeah, someone did kind of tell Nana that it is okay to have a little bit of fun, you know, with your chosen field of study. So that's probably going to be the key to her future development, is to just have fun more, you know. And then they just started throwing big words at me as soon as we had the rainbow up there. I mean, it's either a rainbow or it's an atmospheric circumcised horizontal arc. You know, whoever you ask will get a different answer. But it was a nice sky thing, so we gotta take pictures of it regardless. Light refracted off of hexagonal ice crystals to create rainbow colors. So yeah, she was excited about it, at least, I guess. Everyone just kind of looking at her like, whatever you say, yeah, it's a rainbow. So, and then the pictures Al were taking of them and they're doing the little poses was a nice little moment as well. Yeah, that little bit here. That was just really, really cute here at like 15 minutes and 8 seconds about. When we're talking about the nicknames here, it's like, okay, well then I'll call you Nanachin then. And then she's already looking adorable over there. She then proceeds to just kind of gently, lovingly nestle her shoulder into her. That was just one of the cutest things I've seen in the whole friggin' show, I swear. I don't know, that just really got me. That was great. Because usually the affectionate kind of stuff we usually get from Ao and Mira, but yeah, that was definitely up there. I think there was this one more bit. Yeah, this one here from like 15 minutes and 50 seconds. Yeah, again, just Chica making googly eyes at Nana. Just another great little moment there. Really makes me think that there's going to be some development on that front, but we'll see. They did join together, so they do kind of have that bond there as well. Even if they are in kind of different fields, you know. Because, you know, with Ao and Mira's relationship, they're both into space, right? But that could be something a little bit different, where you have a relationship between two people who are into the different things, you know? So that could kind of have a new, interesting dynamic to it, you know? So at that point, yeah, I just looked at the telescope. I don't think I have much to say about this scene exactly. We just looked at the moon, took pictures of it. Did have a cute Nana scene there, where she's like, it's okay, you can just call me Nana. So that was a nice little bit there. Nice little giggle from Chica. We did bring up the short essay around there. You know, to remind the audience that that's still a thing. I did like when she mentioned polishing them up when she's polishing the telescope. Just... Are you delinquents walking around late at night? That was also quite funny. Just... Because, yeah, apparently that's what she thought when she mentioned being together at night, but no, when she mentioned being together at night and polishing, she meant at her place, you know. Not that she would know that, but now she does. I don't know, it was just funny how she just called them delinquents over that. Just, could you imagine Mira and Ao being delinquents? Just, that's kind of a funny mental visual. But yeah, we explained to her that they're living together, so... And then the last big thing was just, yeah, good news that Mira passed, and then the bad news that Ao didn't. So it's kind of hard to know whether you're supposed to celebrate or be sad when one of them passes and one of them doesn't. But it's mostly sad because it means they're them being apart. Because we just started living together, already had to be apart again. It's tragic, but it stopped being tragic because Ao just followed her. So it's all good. Still don't know exactly what her explanation for that will be. Because I'm pretty sure they said she didn't pass, so... Yeah, then we had the phone call, which was nice. Ino's reaction to the phone call was the best part about it, though. She's like, it's so reassuring to have the senpai here. I'm so happy. Ino had a few good scenes throughout the episode. So yeah, their encouragement, I'm sure, is very appreciated. Yeah, luckily we have the teacher as a chaperone. Yeah, this part here was really sad when she's just like, I wanted us to be together, I wanted us to go together. But, you know, life isn't always fair, unfortunately. But Ao did a pretty good job of cheering her up, you know. You have the skinship, the skin contact with the hands-on face. And, yeah, definitely showcasing how much Ao has developed, because for a while she's been kind of the meek one, you know. But yeah, now here she is just encouraging Ao and whatnot and being away from her family. So yeah, she's definitely grown quite a bit. But I'm sure she's still feeling down, though. And then yeah, they got off the airport, and then just Ao runs up there. Like, I followed you. You can't escape me. Yeah, the look on Ao's face is quite interesting. She has a lot of sweat like all over it, so I don't know if she just ran a lot or what, but yeah, I really wish they would have given us some explanation there. But I know we'll get it next time, but that's a week away, man. It's a week away. How much of an attention span do you think I have? How much patience do you think I have? It's just not as much that I need, that's for sure. Anyway, good episode for sure. We've got new blood into our club room. We had half of our duo pass the thingy and the other half came along anyway. You know, we had a barbecue, which, I mean, that was like half successful. You know, we got to check up on our graduated senpai. Yeah, I'd say there was plenty of good stuff this episode. I enjoyed it, so we'll see what happens next time. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.